Alright, what's going on? I figured I'd get another one of these done and out of the way, and got some newer shit pulled out, and also a record that I've had for probably over 2 years at this point. First things first, this is what we're listening to, and this is really good shit, man. This is Pale Mist with Thresholds to Awakening. I was sent this by a buddy of mine, and I really want to get all you guys to listen to this, so I'm gonna have some links in the description to where you can listen to and buy this, because it's really fucking good. Put out on Heidenwoot? I don't know, that's how you spell it right there. Really fucking cool, man. This thing's pretty cheap too, so if you have the means to do so and you do like it, fucking get it, man, because this is really, really fucking cool. Basically just like straightforward black metal. It kind of sounds a little bit like the band Nordvrid, so if you like that. Yeah, links in the description, so check this shit out. That's Pale Mist, Thresholds to Awakening. Love it. Alright, we're gonna start with a couple 7-inches, both splits. First things first, we got a split between Black Cilice and Dead Procession. No title on this thing, it's just the Black Cilice Dead Procession split, I guess. And this came out in 2013. And I actually got this from Craig. Fuck, man, I got this maybe at the end of 2016 or something, so again, it's been a while. I think this came out in 2013, and the Black Cilice side, it just sounds exactly like Black Cilice. Dead Procession is a band that I initially had looked up on Metal Archives, and it's not on there. And the reason it's not on there is because it's not exactly a metal project. I don't even know how to explain what it is. The song on here is kind of just like almost like a synthscape, and that's kind of it. It's not exactly my thing, but it's definitely fucking creepy sounding. But there's the front cover. I have no idea what it's of. There's the back right there. It's just the band logos with the song titles, released on Discipline. There's the inside right there. You have the lyrics to the songs. This is pretty cool right here, and I hadn't actually noticed this until recently, but this is hand numbered. I have number 145. It's not actually specified what the limitation overall is, but I know I have number 145. It says this EP belongs to, but that part's not filled out, which is cool. My best guess is that Dead Procession might actually be the guy from Black Cilice, because on the inside it has that "we know who you are" sort of warning thing under this, the EP belongs to whatever. But it is just black vinyl, so nothing interesting on the labels. Not a very long split, but a very, very creepy, eerie sounding split. So everyone who watches these videos, that's probably your fucking thing, man. Check it out, Black Cilice, Dead Procession. Something else here I actually got from another buddy of mine named Craig, but a different Craig. This time the Craig from Crucified Mortals. This is a split with Radio Locator. So this is quite a bit different from the split that I was just talking about, because this is just thrash metal bands. And as we know, thrash metal is not exactly my thing, but when I am in the mood for some really, really good riffs, this scratches that itch. Crucified Mortals, obviously Cleveland, Ohio, sort of like death thrash. The vocals are a bit more growly, and Radio Locator, from what I understand, is from the Czech Republic, and they don't have any full-length albums, they don't have any EPs, they literally have just done splits. Only 3, I think, and one of the other ones is with Nunslaughter. Besides that, I'm not sure what the third one was, but really nice packaging. It's kind of just like a mini gatefold. It's not just like a fold-over cover, which is always nice. You got all the lyrics and shit on the inside. You got a printed inner sheet here with the guys from Radio Locator, and on this side you have the guys from Crucified Mortals, and that's Craig right there. It is just black vinyl. Labels are of the cover. So this one was limited to 500 copies, and you can actually get this super fucking cheap. I think there's one on Discogs right now for less than $4, so if you want it, you can definitely get it, and you should, because this is really good. And you should support Crucified Mortals for sure, because it's one of the better current thrash bands in my opinion. Check it out if that sounds like your thing. That's Crucified Mortals split with Radio Locator.
People swallowed by the night, their bodies never see. As the city lies, deep asleep, the daylight butcher works.
Alright, let's get into it here. First thing I got here is gonna make me look like a bit of a fanboy. First things first, we got Blasphemy with Desecration of Sao Paulo. Live in Brazilian Ritual, Third Attack. A mouthful of a fucking title, man, but this is a newest fucking Blasphemy release. This is the first thing Blasphemy's officially released since 2001, when they did that Friday the 13th live ritual record, which I don't have, but I know Nuclear War Now is reissuing, so looking forward to it. So this came out in 2016, which is nuts, because I feel like this is like kind of a brand new thing, but despite it having been out for that long, I hadn't picked it up until recently, like a couple months ago. And not for any reason other than like, I know Hell's Headbangers had it, but it said there was like corner dings and they wanted like $35 for it. You know, it put me off a little bit, but I saw it on Shadow Kingdom for like $23, $24 or something like that. And I picked it up. But this thing is great. It sounds fantastic. Got some good tunes on here, but mainly it sounds really good. And the packaging is very nice. Gorgeous front cover right there. Looks really fucking cool. There's the back right there. You just got the title and the track listing. And then you got a bunch of other shit that this comes with. So first things first, this was limited to 1,000 copies. And from what I understand, there was 500 on black and 500 on red. And this is the red vinyl. Really, really fucking cool label, man. I love the Ross Bay Cult, very cool. And that's how you just have the cover. But you get a couple other cool things in here, including just an inner sheet, which has a little bit of information. It says it was recorded November 14th, 2013. You get a poster of the artwork and the 5 band members there. But besides that, you get a little flyer of the entire show, which has got a great lineup, including directions how to get to the venue and shit on the back. And from what I understand, the first 100 copies of this, maybe it was first 100 total, first 100 red copies, I don't know, came with this ticket. It's supposed to look like a ticket to the show. Very fucking cool. If you like live records, this thing's not impossible to track down yet, so do it if you want it, man. That's Blasphemy with Desecration of Sao Paulo. Alright, next up, this is something I have had for fucking ages. This is Vaughn with Satanic Blood Angel. So this is a comp that initially came out in 2002, but this was a 2009 Nuclear War Now Die Hard version of this comp. To the best of my knowledge, I've never shown this. I don't know why. I have no idea how I never showed it, but if I did, I couldn't find the video that I did it in. So, if I have forgotten about it that completely, then I assume if I have shown it before, you guys have all forgotten as well. But this includes a couple demos from Vaughn, the Satanic Blood demo and the Blood Angel demo. This also includes a second LP with a live show from 1991. And Vaughn is not a band that I see get a lot of attention. Maybe it's because the material is not very available. I kind of lucked out when I got this, but yeah, I don't really hear anybody talk about Vaughn, despite this being arguably the first United States black metal band. And I think these guys formed in like Hawaii or something weird like that. But I know they moved to California later on in their career. This is really, really nice packaging. So let me show you what it looks like. So that's the front cover right there. This thing's got a really thick spine. But I love that, man. There's the back cover right there. You got a shot from one of the live shows. And this shows you what it includes right there. So Satanic Blood, Blood Angel, and the live ritual from 1991. And this is a triple gatefold. Again, another picture of one of the live shows. And that's what the inside looks like right there. And I really love this in the middle here. It says, "Kneel before me, show no face, for I have fire in my eyes. The giant flames burn dark and deep, red the bleeding, the blood streams, Blood Vaughn." And this actually comes with a bunch of shit, so let's do it. First things first, it includes this big fucking booklet, which includes all the lyrics and just some other information, some pictures of the live shows and shit like that. Yeah, man, really fucking cool. And there's the back of the booklet right there. It says, "Here is where he kills." Love it. But it also includes a sticker, really nice like matte poster, which I prefer over the glossy ones. A back patch, which I could probably never use without feeling shitty that I have kind of devalued the package. And like I said, it is a double LP. But these are picture discs, which I believe the picture discs were limited to 100 copies. There's one of the sides right there with a picture of the live show on the back, and there's the other one right there. I believe this is actually the first disc right here, with again a really fucking cool picture on the back. So Vaughn, an absolute underrated classic of United States black metal. I believe the band Watain got their name from a Vaughn song, a song that's actually on here. Fucking awesome, man, really good. So if you guys have never heard Vaughn somehow, you got to check it out. So that's Vaughn with Satanic Blood Angel. Alright, next up, some more from this Finnish black metal classic. Barrett, Seventh Blasphemy. So I've been talking about Barrett a lot more frequently on this channel recently, and it's because it's just so fucking good. But also, Brazilian Ritual Records, the same label who did that Blasphemy record we talked about a bit ago, also did this. I'm not sure, Brazilian Ritual Records, I'm not sure if it's like an official label or if it's kind of like a bootleg label, but either way, they do really good work with these records. This was kind of what started it all for Barrett and Finnish black metal in general, because this was released in 1990, initially just self-released by the band. This is right now the best way to get a hold of this material. There was a little 7-inch bootleg that was done a few years ago, which I stupidly didn't pick up, but I have this now, so really fucking cool. Obviously not the original cover. There's the back right there with the band members. You have the track listing and of course Brazilian Ritual Records. This is just single-sided red vinyl. There's the label right there. And I think the red vinyl was limited to 150 copies. And it also comes with this poster. I don't have many horizontal posters, so whenever I get one that I like, I take advantage of it. Fuck you. So musically, this thing is fucking as simple as it gets. It's ridiculously fucking raw, but it's part of black metal history, and it's a good demo. It's got good songs. It's a lot closer to like the shit that was done right after this that ended up going onto the Oath of Black Blood. So yeah, it's not like super left field or anything like that for Barrett, but it's really, really cool to own, and I'm happy I have it. And if you can get this anywhere, you can get it through Nuclear War Now, so check it out, because Barrett stuff always goes really quickly, and they've been selling really quickly on Nuclear War Now, but they keep restocking them. So if you haven't heard this, check it out, man. That's Barrett with Seventh Blasphemy. Alright, here's something else that's been getting a lot of attention lately. This is Leviathan with the first sub-level of Suicide. So basically this is 5 Leviathan demo songs, and the first 4 songs that are on this thing are on the first Leviathan full-length album, the 10th sub-level of Suicide. But these are the demo versions of the songs, the demo versions that were initially on demo 15, I think it was. And overwhelmingly I prefer the versions that are on this record right here. Mainly because it's a lot, the vocals specifically are a lot more like howly. The vocals are also just louder in the mix on these demo versions. And you can tell immediately, the very first song on this thing, Scenic Solitude and Leprosy, right at the beginning of that song, you know, the contamination, you can hear it immediately. The vocals are a lot different than they are on the initial full-length album. But there's the front cover right there. I love this picture of Rest, very cool. There's the back right there, very simple. And at the bottom right there you have Ascension Monuments Media. I just have the black vinyl version. I didn't bother with the super big diehard because at the time when it first went up, I wasn't even sure if this was like an official release. So I understand that there's a lot of reservations with the label, but I mean, you have Jeff Whitehead and Nuclear War Now backing it, so I'd say you're good to go. This also includes a poster, which I don't like. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of like a promotional flyer poster. Really fucking cool, man. I'm happy to own this, and I'd like to see more of the Leviathan demo stuff get put on vinyl. I know there is another Ascension Monuments Media Leviathan record that is in the works now, which I already have pre-ordered, Unfailing, Fall Into Naught, which is basically the songs from Disaster Split, as well as the stuff from The Blind Wound. So that's pretty cool, and I know there's also a Nocmistium split with Leviathan coming out, so yeah, like a tribute to Judas Iscariot, very cool. But whatever, man. I don't think you can get this now. I think the black vinyl was 400 copies, by the way. I don't think I mentioned it. But really cool. Love it to death. That's Leviathan with the first sub-level of Suicide. And since we've been talking about demo shit for pretty much the entirety of this video, apart from the very first 12-inch record that I showed, we're gonna finish out with some demo shit. This is Sodom with Demonized. I know everyone's fucking seen somebody show this thing. This is the Sodom demos. There's 2 demos on this thing, the Witching Metal demo from 1982 and the Victims of Death demo from 1984. So the first 4 songs on side A here is the songs from the Witching Metal demo, and those are extremely fucking raw, obvious demo quality. Now when you get to Victims of Death, the last couple songs on side A and the entirety of side B, it gets a lot, the production's a lot better. It gets a lot more listenable, and to me, I like that demo better. Maybe that's why, maybe it is just musically, but it's a lot more of a fun listen when you can really pick out the individual instruments. There's the front cover right there, really fucking cool, man, love that shit. There's the back right there with the guys in the band. There's the inside right here. Floga Records did a great job with this. I love the matte cover, I love the layout of the inside, all the pictures, all the liner notes, shit like that. And I think it was like 600 copies were on black vinyl. I know that you could also get this on like gray or something, but yeah. I don't really feel like I need to talk about this, man. If you guys know the earliest Sodom, like full length or the In the Sign of Evil EP, this is a lot closer to that than what Sodom is doing now, obviously. So, really good, man. I love the demos. It's fantastic. It's a cool thing. It's like it's like a piece of history. So, fantastic, fantastic, man. Love it to death. That's Sodom with Demonized. So that's it, guys. We got fucking 5 more 12-inch records down, 2 more 7-inch records down. I'm getting new shit in right now a little bit quicker than I have been over the past couple months. So I have plenty of new shit that's coming in that I'm going to show sooner rather than later. So lots of shit coming, and yeah, and hopefully I'll have another one of these videos out in about a week, maybe another one of the vinyl collection videos, because it seems kind of like I'm alternating at the moment. But we'll see what happens, guys. Thanks for sticking around, and until next time, later.